Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We have an amazing show planned for you today. To start off, we're going to be having Riley live in the studio with golf, as well as Val live in the studio with ASP. What else are we having?
Yeah, we have Caleb live on location at the beach and Carter on the Magic Window talking about the USS Midway.
We have an amazing show planned for you, so make sure to stay tuned. I'm Sam Monday.
And I'm Leo Nicholson.
And CHSTV starts right now. To start it off, we have a story on a fisherman in Oceanside brought to you by myself and Brooke Peterson. Let's roll the piece.
Got into this just through family. I went to Carlsbad High, and now I commercial fish full time.
Nicholas, an Oceanside local, has found an outlet here at the Oceanside Harbor that allows him to share his business and passion with the community.
This is a fresh fish market, and it's for the fishermen, so it's supposed to be the people who actually catch the fish are the ones selling it to the people, rather than going to the grocery store where that fish got touched by 3 other people.
For many local fishermen like Nicholas, one of the greatest benefits of selling locally is the connections he makes with his customers and the feedback he receives from them.
It's nice being able to not have to deal with anybody else other than yourselves and the end consumer, not have to go through a middleman and run around. And it's nice to have a personal connection with the people you're selling the fish to and hear back from them the next week about how awesome it was.
The fish market has opened up new opportunities, providing connections for many local fishermen that may not have been possible without the help of their community.
Yeah, we definitely met some more restaurants that we sell fish to more now that we might not have found without the market. So they'll come down and see what we have and buy some fish from us, and then we just made a connection with somebody that we didn't know.
Lancers, make sure to support your local fishermen every Sunday at the Oceanside Harbor. Reporting for CHSTV in Oceanside, California, with photojournalist Brooke Peterson, I'm Sam Monday.
What a phenomenal story. The fish market is open every Sunday, so make sure to check it out. Stay tuned for more beach news later on in the show. Moving on, CEF will be hosting a summer enrichment camp at Kelly Elementary from June 15th to August 14th and offering weekly volunteer opportunities for high school students. Week-long camp volunteers earn 18 community service hours.
Athletes, do you need a sports physical? Sign up for the Core Orthopedic Physical Day right here at the Lancer Arena on Thursday, May 28th at 4 p.m. The cost is $50 and limited spots are available. Visit cbadathletics.com or scan the QR code. Now we have Riley live with Varsity Golf. Riley?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Riley reporting live with our boys varsity golf team to give some updates on what's been happening with them recently. So how did your guys' league tournament go last week?
Our league tournament went great. Came off a win in our league against Torrey and LCC, and they came off an individual win.
Congratulations to you. And how has the season as a senior gone this year for you?
It's been pretty good. Kind of sad I'm not playing CIF next week, but hopefully the team does well.
Yeah, hopefully you guys do. And what's a personal goal you have for CIF?
For CIF, I want to win the individual title. It's a big year. It's junior year, so it's time to shine. And then the team title, we want to win. We got a really good team this year, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I hope you guys win CIF. And any shout-outs?
Shout out Miss Britton.
Yes, I can, period 4.
Shout out Coach Chris.
Thank you, boys golf team, for coming on. I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Riley. The library has limited hours this month due to AP testing. During testing times, the library will be closed for tech support, printing, fine payments, and book checkouts. An email with the specific closure dates and times have been sent to all students. The Runway is Calling, presented by the CHS fashion students. Join them for an afternoon of original designs, creative styles, and pure talent. Go to the Old Gym on May 18th at 4:30 p.m. to see what they've been working on this year. Admissions is free.
Now we have Val live with ASB on the video wall. Val?
Yes, good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Val, standing here live on the video wall with ASB to talk a little bit about some senior updates. So I know senior dinner's coming up, Torrin. Can you tell us some things about that?
Yeah, so it's going to be Tuesday, May 19th at 5 p.m. in the quad, and we're also doing senior superlatives.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Make sure to show up to that. And Sienna, I know also senior breakfast is coming up. Can you give us some details on that?
Yeah, it's June 3rd at 8 a.m. at Dave & Buster's, and then you're also going to be able to pick up your cap and gown.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. And Maddie, lastly, can you give us any other updates that seniors should know about?
Yeah, so May 29th through June 1st, seniors are going to be taking their finals because the last week of school we have all of our senior activities. And then June 2nd, on Tuesday, we have our Disneyland trip. So make sure you get in the parking lot to school by 7:15 because buses take off around 7:30. So make sure you plan ahead of time, wake up early because it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. Anchors, back to you.
The CHS Care Kit Drive has begun. The Care Kit Club is collecting new shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, body soaps, and lotion to donate to the Women's Resource Center in Oceanside. Donations can be dropped off at the front office, the ASB room, the speech and debate room, or room 6107 by June 1st.
Need help with school? Peer tutoring is available Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday in this library after school from 3:35 to 4:30 p.m. Next up, we have Shane live in the studio with softball. Shane?
Yeah, that's right. I'm here with varsity softball, and their season's almost over. So, Madeline, could you give me a little bit of a recap on how your guys' season has gone so far?
Yeah, so we started off very strong. We are 16-3 right now, I believe. So yeah, we've had a great run this season. Our last couple games, we've kind of fallen off a bit, but our last game was pretty good compared to the other losses. So I think we're getting back on track. We have 2 of our last league games this week, and then we obviously go into playoffs. So I think we're ready and really excited to end this season with a bang.
Yeah, that's impressive. And like Madeline just said, you guys have only 2 more games left. So how could people come and support these?
Yeah, Wednesday senior night at home versus RBV, and then Friday is away at Sage.
And then lastly, how are you guys preparing for your CIF?
We've been working really hard at practice, putting that work in. And yeah, I think we're ready for CIF.
Perfect. Any shout-outs?
Coach Jared.
Coach Jared.
Big Coach Jay.
Thank you all for coming out, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Shane. Lancers, are you looking for a new book? The Carlsbad Library Book Bag will be in front of the library on May 19th from 12:45 to 1:50 p.m. Make sure to check it out if you're interested. Carlsbad is partnering with the G.I. Joe Fund for their Red, White, and Blue Day on May 21st to honor Memorial Day, encouraging students to wear the flag. Participants can make a voluntary $5 donation with all proceeds supporting veterans with employment, housing, and other critical financial crises.
Now we have Caleb on location giving us some updates on renovations in the village.
Morning, Carlsbad. I'm Caleb Carlisle on location at the Carlsbad beaches. Over the past few months, construction has been taking place throughout village and across the Carlsbad beaches. They are working on road improvements, sidewalk upgrades, and infrastructure projects near the beach. The construction is part of an effort to improve traffic flow, pedestrian safety, and public access through some of the busiest parts of the village. Drivers and pedestrians can expect temporary lane closures, detours, and increased traffic while at work. According to the City of Carlsbad, construction is expected to continue over the next several months, with some sections of the project expected to be complete later this year, depending on weather and overall progress. For now, visitors are encouraged to plan ahead and allow extra time for traveling through the area. Reporting from the Carlsbad Beach, I'm Caleb Carlisle.
Thank you, Caleb. Next up, we have Carter on the Magic Window giving us some historical facts about the USS Midway. Take it away, Carter.
Thanks, Sam. That's right. I'm Carter Barrett here on the Magic Window to tell you guys a little bit more about the USS Midway, where we just had our prom. Now, the USS Midway was originally constructed in 1943 during World War II, but what's interesting is that it wasn't actually deployed until 1945, after the peace treaty with Japan had already been signed, meaning that even though it was constructed during World War II, it didn't actually get to see any conflict of World War II, which is pretty interesting. The ship has also seen a lot of renovations throughout the years. The first one was in the 1950s, the second one was in the 60s, and the last one was in the 70s, which kind of made the ship as we know it today, with all these little outcroppings and stuff. And arguably most famously, the ship actually played a vital role in the Vietnam War. Of course, it held thousands of refugees escaping from the city of Saigon during the fall of Saigon, but it also notably was the first example of a non-military aircraft landing on an aircraft carrier when one of the majors of the South Vietnamese army got in a little Cessna with his family, dropped a note on the ship, and actually landed on board. They actually had to push this helicopter right here out of the way so that they wouldn't hit it and they could actually land. And from the 70s until the 90s, it fought in a bunch of conflicts for the United States. But its final deployment was in 1991, which is interestingly not a military deployment. This final deployment was actually to the Philippines to rescue 20,000 soldiers who were in the middle of a volcanic eruption. So it was more of a rescue trip than anything else. But finally, during the 90s, it made its final cruise, first stopping in Pearl Harbor, then going to Seattle, and last but not least, making its way to San Diego, where it's now the Midway Museum, and where we had our prom. That's all from me, Carlsbad. Send it back to Leo.
Thank you, Carter. Let's take a look at tomorrow's story on Maria Smith, co-owner of a local nursery in Encinitas, who explains how they have created their own plant world.
We have just a fabulous crew, really great people that work here that are so knowledgeable and passionate about plants and people. Then our customers come in, they're happy to be here.
This is our last show for CHSTV after 6 years in the program.
We'd like to give a thank you to all of our viewers and staff for their continued support.
Huge shout out to Mr. K, Miss Benson, Mr. Green, and Nicholas from STM.
For the last time, this has been Sam
and Leo signing off.